check you up. Like a tomate, hey, hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We calling plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, we talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brains in the home, we popping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Brave swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Check you up. Like a tomate, hey, hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We calling plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, we talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brains in the home, we popping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Brave swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Hey. Say.
Let's be clear. Shoo! I had to die or die when you drive. Will make you need it up. Don't get out the life. The shed ain't on your wood. For 12 sticks of your farms, like that eat on my void. Better more terror. Bit clear till you bad for. You been eating off them thoughts. I've been living off what you saw. When the court favors, you pack now and laters. That's exceptionally flawed. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. If you make it take funny, you laugh into the bay. If you corny at the mouth, put some use to that's now home team.
And home team. Y'all know what time it is. It's a special morning edition of Let's Be Clear on a Friday afternoon. Oh, I'm sorry. Morning. Welcome to Let's Be Clear this Friday morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning. For all of those that are on their way to a punch o'clock and you know the bullshit is about to occur, I'm going to take your mind off of it for just a little bit. I will oblige. And for those of you who have been working through the night, much like myself, and you're trying to wind that thing down and make it back home safely, and try to forget about the bullshit that just occurred, I will oblige. So what we're going to do is, we're going to talk about the Atlanta Falcons' potential of success. And we're going to drop the link so that the fans can give their take as well. And I'm not going to waste no time doing so. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link. I'm doing it right now. Hold on. Let me see if you let me do it. All right, here it is. Doing it right now. There go the link. Did it post? Did it drop? Did it post? Did it drop? Did it post? Did it drop? Did it pop? Did it drop? Did it drop it like it's hot? Did it post? Did it drop? Did it drop? Did it pop? Did it pop or not? Did it do what it's supposed to do? What's going on, everybody? What we got in the building? We got Deshaun Coswell in the building. He say, "What's up, Blakberry? Yeek. Get some old school. I love it. Love it, boy. Love when Deshaun Coswell come through. And he first on the pole, on the totem pole tonight. And he first. Got King Richie in the house. Another one of the OGs in the game. What's going on with you, King Richie? We got Larry in the house. Just Larry. And nothing else. Just Larry. And that is all. My guy Larry. Maggie T in the building. The CEO. The boss lady. The first lady of Atlanta Falcon Nation. What's going on with you, Maggie T? Top of the morning to ya. Southside 12 in the building. He say, "Damn, Blakberry must be on something. Late night video, and now he up at 8 a.m. Oh, Southside, I thought you knew me better than that. I'm always up late, and I'm always up early. It's a never-ending cycle with your boy Blakberry. I might as well be some kind of mystical creature from Narnia or some shit, the way my hours work. You know what time it is, Southside." King Treyway in the house. What's up with King Treyway? What's good with you? Appreciate you for coming through. Who else we got? Got the home team with Blakberry. He in here. Blakberry in here. What's going on with you, Blakberry? And who else we got in here? All right. So we got somebody in the back already. King G.
What's going on, home team?
What's up with your home team?
Boy, nothing much. Man, I'm telling you, man, to be honest, man, they can skip.
You say
Can
what
you
now?
hear me?
You cut out. You cut out. What
I
you
said
say?
they can go on and get rid of training camp. I'm ready for the season now.
Boy, say that. Say that.
Man, I heard some real ridiculousness yesterday, though.
All right, speak on it.
All right, you know they do the below no do the NFC round table, right?
Right, yes.
So the
who that?
other,
That's Big Low.
yeah. So the other
Yes.
people from the other teams, right, in the NFC South, they trying to act like Penix just ain't that guy. That blew my mind.
Oh.
Yeah, that blew. I ain't gonna lie, that blew my mind last night. I'm like, y'all. Everybody kept talking about they quarterbacks, right? And I'm like, y'all must forgot we got Michael Penix. Well, that's if he stay, if he don't get injured. I'm like, bro, that man was injured 5 years ago. Why y'all still holding that against that man, bro?
Yeah, that was
That man,
5 years ago.
and then they keep talking about this Bryce no look pass, bro. Our defense was ass, bro. We rushing 2, dropping back everybody else.
So
Like,
Bryce Young do a no little pass, and all of a sudden he the damn next Patrick Mahomes.
but see, what I realized is last night is what made me realize that the Carolina Panthers got they hype up after our last game. They didn't even think about the rest of the season or what they did. It's just we played the Falcons and Bryce had that no look pass, bro. We had Jimmy Lake as our defensive coordinator. Now you can say what you want about Ulbrich in this little situation with his son, and I still feel bad for him because imagine your son don't even live with you and come home from college and do some fuckery. Let's just keep it real.
No.
But if you think Bryce finna get a no-look pass on Jeff Ulbrich defense, you obviously didn't watch the Jets. Now I can remember when Ulbrich was their defensive coordinator. People don't forget that when we played Ulbrich in the snow that year with Arthur Smith, even though both of our defenses were good, let's not act like we scored a lot of points on Ulbrich defense now. The score, one that scored like 15 to 14, like that was a real defense. It was real low scoring. So let's not act like that man went up there with Quinn Mitchell and the rest of them boys and had them playing out their mind. So if you can get Ulbrich, so I'll just say, like, if you can get Ulbrich and Jimmy Lake with the secondary on the same page, boy, it's finna get ugly out here.
What I don't understand from the other teams in the NFC South during this round table, what I don't understand is how do you have the audacity to try to make our quarterback look like he's the lesser than in the group when the Skanks, y'all really don't even know who y'all quarterback gonna be yet.
True.
And the Pampers, all it takes for little Bryce to get hit the right way, and he gonna fold like a Versace wallet. And as far as Tampa go, it's just a matter of time for that other shoe drop on fucking Baker Mayfield. It's been nice the past couple seasons. He been playing the best football he done ever played. But y'all know it's just a matter of time before that other shoe drop on his incompetent ass.
And if you think you running 50 yards in the middle on us this year, Nate Ollie got something else to tell you.
You gonna get your ass smacked.
Because you know what?
You come across that line of scrimmage.
You know what? Did you go watch the Falcon position staff interviews?
Yes, I watched a few of them. I ain't watch all of them.
Man, go back and watch the one where Jerry Gray did his interview. Go to Nate Ollie or whatever. I know his last name, Ollie, our defensive line coach. Yeah, Guess what he said that made me so happy? He said that our defensive line is no longer going to play off ball. We're going to play on ball. That one comment had me happy. Because remember, Jimmy Lake had the whole defense playing off the ball.
Yeah, I never liked that.
Yeah, he said he going to have a number rushes.
I never been a fan of that. What's up with you, Deshaun Caldwell?
What's up, man? Hey, get back to that round table. That Carolina cat, Dave, with the glasses, he said something of the stupidest junk I ever heard.
What did he say?
That he gave us a beat because we traded our first round for next year. Did you know that we use our first round next year this year? And we talking about, but what if James Pierce get hurt? See, well, you already hating already. Nobody touched the grass yet. And you already talking about then, like Richard said, you talking about Bryce Young will be the best quarterback in the division. And then the one from the Bucks said that with the boy the Bucks quarterback will be number one. First of all, both of them though so many interceptions. Second of all, let our quarterback breathe before you start judging him. And look, I thought they go interception last year, but two of those interceptions was not fault. Was his fault. We got sleepy hand Ray and sleepy hand Kyle.
And I'm gonna
But
be honest though, the way they were talking about Penix last night, it did a little bit piss me off a little bit because I'm like,
it's
y'all see what
heavy.
this boy did in 3 games. Let's not act like the only reason you won Carolina is because of overtime. That boy walked y'all down in that game with no defense. With no defense.
How
No,
many touchdowns? How many touchdowns Michael Penix had in them 3 games total?
like,
The couple he ran in, and the throw.
Probably
about 50,
like 4 for real. Because
I
Drake
got about
London got
5.
2 of them. He ran one in. Then I
I think
think
about
Bijan
5.
may have gotten one. I don't know. We went off that game.
But look. Check it out. Ain't the point. It ain't the point of just getting the score. Look how many times he get down to the field
Right.
to, to get the
To
champ
get
score.
down the field. The
I
ability
mean,
to keep the chains moving and move the ball down the field.
yeah.
Well,
And
this to me is what's mind boggling about people ideology sometimes. You got an issue with us giving away our first round pick in 2026,
Right.
but you discount the fact that we gave ourselves 2 first round picks in 2025. So the other first round pick that we would assume for 2026, that pick was used this year.
that's
Duh.
it. It was just swapped out like when you swipe your credit card. That's it.
That's it.
Buy now, pay later.
Buy now, pay later.
Look like
That is
you.
all.
They were saying, okay, we like you, but okay, they just like your ex girlfriend don't want to be back with you, but they like all your posts on Facebook. That's how they would. Oh, I like the pick and everything, but I'm
But
gonna just
Yeah.
see,
right now.
my
That's what I'm
problem,
saying.
my
I
my
like the
pro,
pick, but y'all got
my
rid of the
problem
first
with all that, my
yeah,
bad.
yeah. And then especially when they add Big Low, they're like Big Low. You say every year. No, you said y'all pick Pierce right now. You say that about Kurt last year, and y'all didn't win the playoff. I mean, go to the playoff. Dude, Pierce and Kirk are 2 different people.
2
Dude,
different positions, 2
two
Hey,
different
different
sides
you
of the
know
people.
one
ball.
thing, you know what pissed me off about that whole statement though? It because the trajectory we was truthfully, I'm gonna keep it real. If I'm gonna keep it all the way real,
Mm-hmm.
we was Raheem really did do what he said he was gonna do. Kirk sort of fucked that up when he got injured. Because if you
Oh
think
yeah,
about it, we was what 6-3, head of the division. We supposed to walk in the playoffs. We supposed to have a home game. So truthfully, if Kirk, okay, this is why I blame a lot more, not per se coaching errors, because we know Raheem did bumble up some coaching errors. I gotta put that on.
Uh-huh.
But if you look at it, what he said we were gonna be and do, he did until Kurt. Now, this why I'm mad at Kurt. If you'd have just said, okay, I'm hurt, put the young boy in for 2 games, nigga, you could have got your job back. No one wanted you out of the game. We just wanted you to be a grown man and say, look, I'm hurt. Let the boy play 2 or 3 games just to, get his feet wet and then throw me back in there. By that time, your shoulder should have been done healed up and we were ready to go.
Right.
We could have took a little 3-game loss, but you gave us a 6-game loss. It's hard to recover from a 6-game loss versus a 2 or 3-game loss if Penix wouldn't have did his job.
But I'm tell you this: when they add Big Low, and if we'll make the playoff this year, will Terry lose the job? Big Low said, yeah. And then the guy from the Panthers, David, he said, so what y'all do with Rain? Big Low said he's going too. Because if you
Gonna
look
do
at
it. Who?
last year, if you look at last year, the bottom, uh, only look at what you did before. What have you done for me lately? And then you mess up this year too. So it's a if Terry got to go, I was gonna say Raheem got to go too. So it's gonna be based on what he did last year. And so the panel was like, okay, Carolina act like they gonna win everything this year. King Richie, now you heard him last year like, oh yeah, we're gonna win the division, we're gonna be in the playoffs. You heard all that yin yang they were talking about. Is he gone? Blakberry. I'm talking to myself.
Nah,
I
you
see
ain't you
you.
ain't talk. Nah, you ain't talking to yourself.
Oh,
Now
I
StreamYard
had
kicked
cleaned
me
off the
out.
screen. Yo,
now
StreamYard on that bullshit this morning.
King
But
Richie.
say it again.
Carolina was talking big game that night, like they finna win the division, like they gonna win Super Bowl, everything. Like they just found Christ last night.
Nah, but see, the problem with me with that is if you ever look at all the Panthers fans, right? The only game I see them talk about from last year is ours. They don't talk about no other game. Period. Like they're basing next season off the one game with the Falcons that gave Bryce confidence, which I'm not gonna lie, I've known the boy was good since Alabama. So I'm not negating that he's sorry. It's just
But
y'all
don't break
played
your
us with
heart.
no defense. That's what they don't realize. Our defense gave up on the coach. That's why y'all won.
But don't base your whole season on one game.
That's basically what I'm saying. Like y'all getting all y'all hype out this one game and don't know Jimmy Lake was on his way out the door in that game.
That damn
Man,
big low said.
if
That
you
big low
get
said.
if you get hyped up off of the last game of the previous season, then the Falcons should have been on won plenty championship. Because I don't know how many times we won the last game of the year, but still had a disappointing season.
That's the thing. And then you keep talking about Bryce, bro. Don't act like Pennis didn't have y'all shook when Hodge caught that pass off that sideline like that.
That
Yo,
big low said.
and ain't nobody else mistaking Bryce Young to be none of the quarterback Michael Penix is.
No.
Ain't nobody taking Bryce Young over Michael Penix, bro.
Big low said. Y'all keep talking, you'll see Bryce Young in a wheelchair. Cause our defense coming. He
I'm
said
trying to tell you.
it ain't the same defense last year. This is a whole new defense.
But see, my thing is with the Penix thing, the reason why I made me mad because this boy done won everywhere he went. When I
Yeah.
say everywhere he been, he done won. That boy done won from high school on up.
And King Richie, it's nothing they different from. When something go wrong with Bryce, he go in the corner and cry and whine. Penix, he get right back out there and do it again.
That's why
Yeah.
that's why I love our new quarterback, because what he said sort of remind me of me. I'm sort of like an even kill type of person. Don't get too frantic. Don't get too, out of pocket
Don't get too
mentally.
riled up. Yeah.
And I
But Bryce
seen that
doing
in the pocket.
but
Because
Bryce is
if
doing
you
it
want to be truthful, Carolina, y'all defense didn't really do as much as y'all think y'all did. He had a harder time going against Washington defense with Dan Quinn, truthfully. Because remember, the Washington game is the game I said, okay, now I'm looking at our rookie. He looked like a rookie at the beginning of that game. He did, just being real.
Now,
So
King Richard.
I'm not even coming into this season. I expect rookie mistakes from him because he only played 3 games. But my feeling is, if you would have gave Penix time, just say we'd have kicked him in after the Denver game when everything went south, and just kept him in and gave him an opportunity to get acclimated. Once Penix get comfortable in this offense, boy, it's over with. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, but King Richard, we gotta have a moment of silence for the Saints because that man who represented the Saints last night, if I was him, I hide my face because they got Tyler Shuck. that
And truthfully, honest, they quarterback that they picked, I watched him a little bit. He ain't no bad quarterback. He just stay injured.
he
He
gonna
has
get,
more injuries than Michael Penix.
but look, he gonna get what's his name? Rattler, the other quarterback.
Spencer Rattler.
Yeah. Now they you know what I'm saying? They gonna go competition. Um, I believe Carr is gonna lead them along because he know that team suck. Ain't everybody on that old as hell. Um, it's the way you trying to defend him. I mean, I know you love your team and everything, but dude, you need to go get your bag out of there,
But see, that's why I said, if you notice what I've been saying lately is the reason why I'm not mad at the Falcons, because if you really look at this year and focus on last year when everybody was like, I don't know why they picked Michael Penix, this, that, and the third. Imagine if we'd had to pick a quarterback coming out this year.
Oh man, ooh Lord.
See, that just
Yeah.
go back to show you that Terry was thinking for the future when we got Kurt. I mean, he was
Yep.
paying attention to the draft this year, like, oh boy, well, I don't want none of that out this year.
Probably for the next 2 years, truthfully, because the next draft finna be a run on OTs, offensive tackles, and wide receivers. If you look at what reason why I'm not mad at them spending that pick is because I put it like this: name me somebody who's supposed to come off of defense next year that did anything that Jalen Walker or James Pierce did.
Nobody. I can tell you
Yeah.
now, nobody.
So when you look at it from that perspective, why not go on and get a top defensive player this year and then get another top defensive player this year? Because the draft is not even deep. Man, let me tell you something. One thing I realized with this draft here, I'm so glad we didn't take a Myles Garrett and Trey Hendrickson and all and Trayvon. Well, you know why I'm glad we didn't take none of them? Because these teams knew this draft was so defensive heavy, they want to get rid of their old players
Quickly.
quickly. I watched San Fran build a whole defense out this draft. I watched the Ravens rebuild their defense out this. I don't watch about 5. The Steelers. I'm so mad at the Steelers. They got Yaya Black and Jack Sawyer. To put Jack Sawyer behind a TJ Watt and let him learn from TJ Watt. Oh man, that boy finna be a monster. I can't even lie.
Hey, I got a question for y'all, fellas. I ain't gonna lie, I've been thinking about this since the draft been over. Do y'all think Billy Bowman really gonna outdo Clark Phillips at DF? I really want him to get that spot. I do.
Yes,
I
sir.
do.
Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
do
I,
too.
I, I believe it.
Yeah.
I ain't mean to cut y'all off. I believe it because you know why? You know why I said that? Because when we was in mid season, bro, we was like missing that nickel cornerback. I said that we let too many explosive plays because they was attacking that middle of that field goal, bro. They were like, since with AJ Terrell hold his own and Mike Hughes, we gonna attack that slot. Cause they know D Alpha was mismatched because in the end that Commanders game, they was tearing him up. They kept putting on it kept putting out a dude from Washington. What's the dude Commander's name they resigned? Hurts, whatever his damn name is.
The kids.
No, not the kids, the white dude,
It
the
was
tight end.
it was
Yeah,
Ertz.
that's Zach Ertz.
Ernst was tearing his ass up. I mean, he was outboxing D Alfred. Like, it don't matter who we put in that corner, slot corner, they was getting eat alive. And I knew Sarah, like, I got the address. This, we cannot have this. And gets the Minnesota Vikings game where they kept putting Mr. Jefferson in because
But
D Alfred kept getting beat up with double moves.
but I
Don't get me
gotta be
wrong, D
honest
Alfred.
about Ertz. Ertz is a dog. He a vet, so
Yeah,
I expect that from him. But the only reason why I say, cause Clark Phillips still a ball hawk, I
yeah.
just feel like they be playing him in the wrong spots.
He a more man to man kind of coverage slot corner to me because he not
Because
really good
if
at
you
zone.
remember when Ryan Nielsen was here, D. Alford was a beast. I think that's why I keep thinking it was more so scheme with a lot of our players last year because the whole defense took a step back. Grady Jarrett even took a step back. Like that was
Hmm.
just odd to me. And then we was in that Commanders game when Ertz scored that touchdown over D. Alford. You know why he scored that touchdown over D. Alford? Because if you go back and watch that play, I think we ran like a cover 2 or cover 3 type of scheme, but we only rushed 2 out of that scheme.
I'm tell you something. You know your defensive coordinator is bad when you go to another team and get demoted. Now, when you come out of college, you go play, be a defensive coordinator in the NFL. You don't go from college to coordinator to assistant coordinator. That's going backwards.
Hmm.
So,
He went to the assistant. He didn't even go to a coordinator position after he left us. They made him the defensive assistant. That's a real
yeah,
step back.
yeah. I mean, he over there fixing the mics and make sure all the
Nah, cause that's true
get
though.
the
Cause they
calls
didn't even give
ready.
him like a side.
Hey,
Usually
boy,
you can at
y'all
least
boy crazy, man.
nah.
Hey,
Usually
hey, 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 nigga, go put them bags up, nigga. Go put the bags up, nigga.
nah,
And
cause
then
you at least be a position coach at
yeah,
best.
He
They
don't
Hey,
like
made
Lake,
you be a.
doing
They
hey, Lake,
made
make
you.
make sure them cooler clean. Go clean them coolers,
it.
Lake. Hey, Lake, go make sure the bleachers clean.
Hey, but if you want to be keep it real, I sort of see why they made him an assistant because that's an embarrassment on the Rams organization. Because they like, damn, we took you over, sent you over there to the Falcons, you ain't learned nothing from us.
Like
mm,
Raheem.
right. See, I ain't front right. He ain't on the hot seat. And what I was saying about nickel spot position, man, I think they got Bowman Jr. because they like the man run the 4.2. He got good speed. I ain't front. The man kind of built though to be. He like 5'10", almost close to 6 foot.
He the
But
same
he like to
size as
lay that
Clark
hat.
Phillips.
Yeah, he like
But
to lay that
man,
hat
though, we
though.
ain't giving Clark no chance, though, fellas. If Bowman get the spot,
But I
I
don't
know
know, man.
Clark
I
good.
ain't front
Clark a
though.
ball hawk. They just
But I
Yeah,
keep
don't
yeah.
know though.
missing.
To me, I ain't even cut y'all out. To me,
Okay.
bro, I don't think he could guard these wide receivers we got in this NFC South because like we was getting eat up alive against the Saints big wide receivers. Clark Phillips trying to guard that dude. That dude was out boxing Clark Phillips the third. Like Clark Phillips the third, don't get me wrong, he got speed, but when it comes to no big 6 foot receivers, he struggled a lot against them. That's not his. That's not his best playing against these big wide receivers in the slot. Like if he go through Chris Godwin, my Evans, he not gonna be able to guard them. I'm just saying, I feel like they should go ahead and get Nick Bowman or put Kobe Bryant, somebody out there. Now, Kobe Bryant, that dude, he mad. I look at his
yeah,
post,
I ain't gonna
that dude,
lie,
like you
man.
said,
I think bro might
I'm
end up
changing
being
somebody's spot
CB
into the
too.
account.
I see
Well,
I don't want
Kobe
him to be
Bryant
the
being
nickel
CB
though.
too, at
well,
least by
I'm tell you
mid-season.
something. I got a secret. I got a secret that we can make it to the playoffs. If there's only one thing happen, and I hope me, Blackberry talked about it, me and Mike talked about it. If Raheem let his coordinator coach and he said, "The hell out the way," we can make it to the playoffs. We don't
Nah,
need this.
but see, I think that was what the problem was with Jimmy Lake. Because if you look at it just from a business aspect, right? When I hire, just say Raheem is just say warehouse supervisor over the whole warehouse. When I delegate a manager to a specific area, I shouldn't have to look over your shoulder if I know not only are you my homeboy, but I know you got experience from working with me. So I shouldn't really have to look over your shoulder. The fact that I think it was Blackberry a bit Will said it when he went in that interview and said gave Raheem that credit for them sacks. We knew his job was over.
Yeah,
But
that was me. I
but
said that.
you don't do that with Jeff. You don't have to look over Jeff shoulder because Jeff already said, "Oh, me ain't gonna be arguing because I ain't for them to talk to me any kind of way or tell me no." Because Jeff said, "Like if I see my defense will win this way, I'm not listening to him."
But see, the beauty of it is when I watch that Jeff Ulbrich interview, say what you want, downgrade the man by what his son did. You know what made me feel good is the fact that every player we drafted, he told you exactly where he gonna put them, exactly how he gonna use them,
Yep.
how he expect them to play,
On God.
how and then he even broke it down to the point of, okay, yeah, we know he a safety, but now I can drop him down in the box as a linebacker and da 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 da. You know how good that
Yeah.
felt to hear a real
Oh, yeah.
defensive coordinator tell you, like he said, Jalen, we gonna start him at edge, so he learned the playbook. Once he learned the playbook, we're gonna move him around. It's not like they're saying we're gonna keep him at edge. We just want him to master
Mhm.
one thing.
Yeah,
And
cause
Yeah.
hey, on the show with Big Low, them nigga was acting like when Uber said that Jalen gonna start at edge. Oh no, man, why would you get him when you gonna start him just at edge, bruh? The man got to come into the game. Ain't like he gonna come right out and be able to read the play between he can just play 5 positions on the defense that quick, man. He got to understand what he coming into.
Man, what's up, everybody? Good
what
morning. Good
going
morning.
on, my boy?
What's up?
What's up
Blackberry.
with you,
Good morning.
Georgia,
Hey,
Texas, boy?
Blackberry, boy. Blackberry, your ass on one, boy. It got damn 6 o'clock where I'm at, boy. To get some Falcons talk at 6 in the morning. Let go,
Good.
man. What the
Hey,
hell I'm
let's
talking
go.
about,
Let's get it.
man?
Boy, where
That's
you
what I'm
at?
talking about. Huh?
Yeah,
Where
he in
you at?
Arizona.
In Arizona, man.
He on that
Oh
mountain
Arizona.
man,
time.
boy, I need to. Hey, boy, I seen the women out there in Arizona. Boy, I need to make a trip, boy, for real, especially in Scottsdale. Out there
Oh,
in
Them
man, I'm
man,
like an
them,
Scottsdale.
hour from
them
Scottsdale. I'm like an hour from
hey,
Scottsdale. You better stay out there, man. Out in
hey, them,
Scottsdale, man. They be,
them
hey,
Arizona
man,
women will
they do the
rob the
most,
shit out
man.
you too. They'll
Hey,
rob the hell
I
out
ain't got to worry about it. I ain't got to worry about it. I've been married 16 years. I ain't got to worry about it.
Boy,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get where
Salute.
you at. Shit.
Yeah, me too.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, man, I like where these dirty birds going. Hey, man, I had to get on this morning, Blackberry. I seen you on. I had to come on, man. I had to come on and support, man. But yeah,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
man, I like
I
the.
had to show love to the fan cause I didn't come on last night till real
Hey,
late
yeah,
cause
I know your ass
I
didn't come on last night.
I took an opportunity to get some sleep that I don't never
Yeah,
fucking get.
but yeah, man. Hey, man, I like this direction the team going, man. You know, hey, man, the future bright. I don't care what the national media say. I don't care what none of these podcasters say. Oh, that first round pick, bro. That first round pick, we got a first for a first, straight
Man,
up.
fuck that damn pick, man. I want man, listen. That's how you know they really just want to fucking hate on the Falcons, bro.
Yeah.
Because
Because if anybody else would have did that trade, it wouldn't been no problem.
Yeah.
common sense will tell you if I got me a second first round pick this year and gave up the one for last year, I just used my first round pick for next year for this year.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
Let
how
me.
they be going on all these fancy vacations. They with that buy now and pay later type. It's the same principle.
Hey, you know why I'm excited about this
Apple
here?
Pay.
What going on, man? What going
What's
on?
up with the BC?
Uh,
What going on,
Man,
BC?
you
What
know why I'm
going on,
excited
my
about
boy?
this? Because Jeff Ulbrich say ain't no starters. Everybody got to earn their position. That's
Goddamn
why I'm
straight.
excited
hey,
about this. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
Hey, that's
Everybody
how
got
you
their
know
own
Obi
position.
controlling the defense, dog.
Yes.
That's how you know he controlling the defense. And it's gonna go by what he want out on the
I
field.
think Kobe Bryant going to end up being Mike Hughes. I'm being
I keep
honest.
telling everybody that he
yeah,
gonna
me
come in
too.
and beat my
Me
Hughes
too. I
spot
said
ass.
the same thing too. Mike Hughes, man. Listen, Mike Hughes had too many injuries. That I get it. They resigned him, but just like shit, we resigned you, but you know it's competition coming in there. So
Yeah.
I know Clark Phillips the third, Nick on D. Alfred. They thinking he's
Listen,
safe, or they ain't got to compete, or your ass gonna compete this year. Even
Xavier
Jordan
White
Fuller.
going to be full out. Watch what I
You got,
tell you about that. Xavier White
Nah,
going to
did
be
you
them
you
did
out.
got a
you
whole
did you
different
see
defense this
what
year.
Boy,
Jerry
White's is a
Gray said
beast, boy.
about White?
He
Yeah,
said
yeah.
fire and ice. Billy Bowman is fire and Xavier Watts is ice.
Yeah, I
Nah, but
see.
he also said that when they got White, Jesse already said he ready to work with him right now.
Mm.
Right. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Hey
Jordan Fuller, your
man,
job is out the window. I already knew
yeah,
Jordan Fuller
Fuller.
wasn't gonna start
Yeah,
over
he
him.
had that but a
That
year
was more so
anyway.
like a depth pick when they got Fuller to make
Yeah,
sure they had a safety if they ain't coming to this year without a
I'm
safety.
gonna be honest. I don't even know. Eric Caddy might not even make the team, bro. Gonna be a lot of folks that ain't
Yeah.
gonna make the team this year, bro. That we seen before. I'm
Nah,
telling
your
Yeah.
you,
boy AK got to make the team, man. I ain't going.
man. Listen, they
Nah,
got
he gonna
Brazy.
make the team, but if he don't show out this year, that money, that contract he want, they not gonna give it to him.
Yeah,
You been
and
cap-
Root
hey,
and I ain't gonna front. Root got to show up, and Brandon Dorn, especially Brandon Dorn, he got to show up because he was hurt all year. Because he ain't
Hey,
had played
hey,
no snap.
I'm
hey,
gonna tell you
but
too.
Nate Ollie already answered that because Nate Ollie said he scouted Dorless when he was at Texas. He was scouting
Yeah,
Dorless.
and
He
Root,
said, I
and
know
Root,
what
yeah.
Dorless can do. They made
Mm-hmm.
Dorless up to 300 pounds now.
And him
Lakel
and Root,
London,
Root too. Yeah,
yeah. And you know,
yeah,
Lakel London up to 335 now.
You said who up
yeah.
335?
Lakel London. See, the
Yeah, we got
Falcons
the
done
big
got
boys up the
slick.
middle.
Who?
The Falcons hid him on the injured reserve just to make him pick up weight. Because one thing I noticed about Terry know how to hide certain players. Well, because if we put him on a practice squad,
Somebody gonna get him.
somebody gonna take him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what he
Yeah.
did was hid Lakel London on injured reserve, and they've been having him pick up weight and learning how to move with that weight.
I'm gonna
Them
say
big
this
little
too. A
combos.
lot of folks might get mad, but that damn tight end we drafted, Kyle Pitts, might be in some trouble.
Hey, I
I
said the
mean,
same thing because that boy John Smith 2.0.
Yeah, I say, damn. I know Nick Nair, he gonna make the team. He gonna make it out there. He gonna make it. Kobe Bryant. I think that defensive tackle for Miami gonna make it. I was looked at some tape on
Yeah,
him.
that nose
This
tackle.
boy
Yeah,
good.
I can
Yeah,
see him playing nose tackle.
yeah.
Shit,
His only
he
problem is he's sort of light, so they'll probably make him pick up because he like what
wait.
298. So
Yeah,
he ain't even touching 300 yet. So they'll make him pick up
yeah,
about
You
maybe
think
310.
you think they gonna let that tackle start over Caleb McGarry? Or you think they
Hey,
gonna
I think that's what it's gonna come out and be. He gonna start over Caleb by the season. I got a feeling they ain't gonna say too much about that spot, but they gonna make him compete with Caleb to get
yeah, they
Caleb out
think
the door.
I think Billy Bowman gonna beat Clark Phillips at D Alpha that. I think he gonna beat them out. Man, look. There's
They give my
gonna be
boy
a lot of
Clark Phillips
folks,
a
hey
spot.
man. There's a lot of folks ain't gonna be starting. Troy Anderson gonna be on special teams somewhere because he stay hurt. Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
lying, boy. Yeah, he
Hey,
might do because he can't stay healthy though. He's
yeah,
fat.
he
He's
hey,
stay
but
fat.
you
hurt.
know what Blackberry been saying for like maybe the last 6 months is true. Because one of them defensive coordinators said, and I thought about Blackberry. I can't remember exactly how he said it, but when they said like Jesse Bates, the leader on this team, and da 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 da, that let
Yeah,
me know they slipped up. They didn't weren't really supposed to say it, but they whatever. I think it might have been Jared Gray. That's why I told y'all go watch that interview. Cause what
yeah, I watched.
sort of what he's basically saying is the defensive backs is the
The
way
core of
the
the
scheme
defense.
gonna operate.
They the core of the defense.
Yeah,
All right, fellas, I gotta take my ass and work, man. I'll be in the back in the panel listening to y'all, man.
you
All right,
know it.
Will.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
That's what
Yeah,
I've been saying for the longer, y'all, is that I pay attention to everything. I might not. I'm gonna wait a while before I say it to make sure that what I'm seeing I'm not mistaken. But I see this shit coming a mile away. You
That's
can
what he said.
you
I don't mean to cut you off, Blackberry. I just
oh
remember
go ahead,
what
go ahead. What do you say?
Jerry Gray said. Once the back end lock it down, imagine how much easier that'll make it for the front seven. And that's when I noticed that I thought about Blackberry. Damn, Blackberry said this defense gonna run off the core of the secondary. My bad. I
They're
just
gonna
want to
run
say
out the
that before I
corner second.
forgot.
All right, good, good.
yeah.
The first order of business this offseason was they made sure that Mike Hughes got resigned. They brought back D Alford. They restructured Jesse Bates' contract and AJ Terrell contract.
And
That right,
brought back Natron Brooks and Kevin King.
brought back
Some of them
Natron
ain't gonna
Brooks
be on the
and
team
Kevin
though.
King.
I don't
That
think some of
well,
them gonna make it.
but you know it's in the spirit of competition, right?
Yeah,
If they
yeah.
know they finna go get all this Uber talent, or they finna try to get all this Uber talent, and they happen to succeed, cause man, it's like the rest of the league gave us our goddamn draft on a silver platter.
I chose
Basically.
these.
Basically.
Yeah, they damn
But
good.
if you know that's what you about to go after in this draft, then you want to give the experience. You want to give them competition that got experience, because the experience gonna know some tricks of the trade. And
Yeah.
they also gonna know exactly what Jared Gray and Raheem Moore is looking for in their secondary group. They gonna because one thing a coach do, if you done played ball, you know this.
Mm-hmm.
The first time a coach take a look at you in their uniform, they're not telling you shit. They're not telling you how they want you to look, how they want you to cover in certain positions. They're not telling you they're not telling you nothing. They
You know
want to
what?
see firsthand what you're going to do first.
Hey, Jerry Gray said that. That's why I urge y'all to go watch that interview where they did all the position coaches on
Yeah,
defense
I
and
watched it.
offense.
I
Because
watched.
Jerry Gray literally said exactly what you saying, Blackberry. He said, I want to see what they already know. He said, basically, I ain't telling them shit.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
want
ain't
to
telling
see.
them nothing.
He
But let
said,
me
I
ask you
want
a
to see.
question.
Hey,
Who
Key
you
Richie.
think? Who y'all think was here last? Was last what you call last year? Who ain't gonna be on the team or be on the practice squad now? I
Most
don't
of
see
them.
everybody making it.
Most of them.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of them gonna make it. The way
Hey, Key
Brick
Richie.
talking, I'm pretty sure the only two starters he got is AJ Terrell and Jesse Bates. Everybody else got to earn their position.
Now, Raheem and Aubrey said it, though. They said, ain't nobody safe on that defense.
Oh,
Nobody.
okay.
Not saying Jesse Bates and AJ Terrell, but, excluding them two,
Yeah,
ain't nobody safe. Because
that's
they
We
good.
pretty
said,
That's
much
what
know
we
they
want
gonna be.
though.
We know they got
hey,
they spots.
Yeah,
And
yeah, we
They
know
was
they
talking
good.
the defensive line coach said what he finna do. He finna let Zach Harrison drop a little bit of that weight and put him back on the end.
He gonna put Douglas in the middle. I heard him, but old boy, old boy from Houston and the coach, yeah, he know what he doing with that defensive line.
Yeah, cause he
Yeah,
said what he noticed in the film last year is they was playing a lot off the ball. I said,
Yeah,
Lord have mercy, we got a defensive line coach.
yeah.
because they were playing off the ball. If for anybody that don't know what playing off the ball is up front, that's when you not know. That's when you not lined up with the ball on the line of scrimmage. You actually about a half a yard off of the spot of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's playing. That's playing off the ball. That little amount of space actually make a world of fucking difference when
And
it
I
comes
love
to
what
penetrating and pushing the pocket.
Yeah,
he
cause he
said,
said
look,
it.
we gonna start the run on the way to the quarterback. Hey, man, we on the way. Hey, we'll start
Hey,
that
but
running on the way to the quarterback. I love
that
when he was talking about that.
yeah, that's what made me happy about it because he was like he noticed that we was playing off the ball, and I said everybody in the fan base is saying it because what he said is basically it's hard to attack when you playing
Mm-hmm.
off ball. He said he also gonna make the defensive line calls. They're gonna simplify it. I think that had a lot to do with it too. Them defensive calls. Now, if they
Mm-hmm.
simplify the whole defensive call scheme, oh man, where they can just play, oh man, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah,
Let's go to the
yeah.
other
But he got a good
side.
track record though. Oh boy, dude, he got a damn good track record.
Let's go to the other side of and to the offense. Did you hear what the offensive quarterback said?
Yeah, I watched both of them.
The quarterback coach about Penix.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
He was really intact about um Penix. They call him the arrogant what? The arrogant
I know what you're talking about. They said it, the arrogant something.
he got a cool arrogant. Like he let it play. He ain't arrogant, but he got a
the
cool,
arrogant confidence.
confident arrogant.
He
Yeah,
got he got
Yeah.
like a football arrogance
yeah,
to a
football
degree.
arrogant. Yeah, like he ain't worried about his job in jeopardy. Man, that man ain't worried about that. That man, we already. I knew when they drafted Michael Pitt. I don't watch him in Washington. I knew Kirk Cousins was gonna be here long nowhere after I said, oh yeah, Kirk Cousins
But
ain't gonna get up out of there. As soon as he started messing up, they gonna put Penix in, and that's it. I said it. At the beginning of the
If
Hey,
you
season.
go
did you
look
see
at
what
that,
they
if you
said
go
about
back and
his
look at
foot?
that Washington game, if you go
Did you
back and
did,
look at that Washington game,
did you
Yeah.
hear
if you
what they said about Pennis being the
go
most
ahead,
pro ready because of his 1-2 pass, 1-2
Yeah.
pass, he not
yeah,
dropping back, one,
yeah,
two, three,
Man, the
four,
man
five
get rid of the
pass.
ball. That's what you want. Like Tom Brady. That's why he didn't get a lot of sacks.
precisely,
He got rid of the ball quick.
they said when
precisely.
Penny walked in the room, they said when Penny walked in the room, people gravitate towards him. Like I
Yeah.
want to see what Penny's doing.
Listen,
What
I ain't
are
gonna
you
even
really
lie.
talking
When he
about?
first came, I said, boy, I got a good feeling about him. I hate when he was talking, when he was up there getting hit like his doing his little speeches and stuff. I said, yeah, I had a real good feeling about him. I already seen
Hey,
him
if
before, but
you
once
was
I
a
heard him
wide
talking
receiver and
through
you
all
been
that,
but if you was think about it, if you were a wide receiver, right, and you been catching 10-yard outs, 15-yard outs, and the pass only depends on your yak yardage versus your catch radius. Wouldn't you not be happy too? Because now you got a quarterback that if you are down the field in the open, he gonna get it to you.
yeah, and he accurate. Yeah. So
Even Vic said he was more accurate than him.
yeah, and see that's what I like too. I like him and Matt Ryan really work. They really they gravitate to the boy. You know what I'm saying? Matt Ryan and Vic. Hey, 7 and 2 equal 9.
Everything you need to know about Michael Penix. Everything you need to
Hey,
know
he
about
got
Michael
the
Penix.
arm strength of Michael Vick, but the mind of Matt Ryan. I say, but
Everything you need to know about him is go back and watch that Washington game. Before the game, he would interview before the game in one of them press conferences. And he kind of had a little bit of air. He was a little over arrogant about some of the questions they would ask, like the pressure. He was like, "Oh, this ain't no pressure. This is what I do. This is just another game for me."
that's how I like. That's why I like. He got a cool demeanor. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
and if you want to
But
be
Washington
real about
humbled
that
his
champion,
ass though.
hey,
But
Blakberry,
Washington humbled his ass in that first half. In that first
Oh,
half, Washington say,
yeah,
"Oh, it's just another game, huh?
yeah.
Ain't
They
no
was on
pressure,
his
huh?"
ass. They was
And
on his ass.
they
hey,
was smacking his ass, and he was throwing the ball in the ground. He was overthrowing motherfucker. He threw a pick. It was like, oh shit, this shit just
Yeah,
got real, didn't it, Michael Penix? But what the
yeah.
fuck he
They
do?
told.
hey,
You
but
right.
if
They
you want to
was on
keep
his
it,
ass.
if you really want to keep it real about all them games Michael Penix played in, the one thing that they had is the reason why they lost the championship. They just didn't have a run game. If they'd have had a run game,
If they had a
Mike,
run game, it might
oh,
be a different story. But
yeah.
but
See, they didn't have
but
a
thing
run game in
is,
that championship.
even when they humbled his ass in that first half, watch, he picked the pieces up and he went back to that sideline and he was like, you know what? That's on me. I put my foot in my mouth. This shit just got real. But we finna go ahead and goddamn do the damn thing.
Hey, and if
And
you notice,
and
he
he
don't
picked it
talk
up from
shit in the
that point on.
pros like that.
Yeah, I like the way he built. I say, hey, y'all done built right. I mean, the way
He went out there and made the throws, man.
yeah, I mean, and then he's good at not looking the receiver down. He look one way and go the other way.
He
Boy, his
manipulated with his eyes.
manipulation.
Looking on
He quick with his
defender.
reads. He read the field fast. He read the
He
field
look on
real
defender.
fast.
Hey, you
And
don't remember that's what Matt Ryan said about him? His
Yeah,
yeah,
manipulation skills
that's what
are
he said.
elite and next
The
level.
ability to
Because
look
remember,
off
Matt
I
defender.
Ryan
just
had a hard job of manipulating defenses at one point.
but look at that. What I told you, I said he got the mind of Matt Ryan and the talent of Vic. He more accurate than Vic. He ain't fast as Vic, of course.
I'm gonna
But
be honest though, and I know a lot of the fan base might hate me for what I'm finna say. I would rather Matt Ryan train him and be a mentor than Mike Vick
oh,
because
yeah.
because
Let me be honest. When I used to work at the club, when Vic was down, Vic, he be high as hell every time I seen him. Vic wasn't studying no playbook at that.
but see that's what I'm saying. Even he admitted it. One thing about Matt Ryan is
Big low.
Matt Ryan is a real competitor. Did you hear what he said about that Saints game? He said it. I know for a fact that even if we don't win no other game this season, I got to go in here and beat these Saints for the home team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's the rivalry. I don't even really step Carolina on Tampa Bay like that. But long as you beat them damn Saints, I don't give a
What?
damn.
Yeah, look. He got a friend on the Saints. He said when he came to the NFL, he's cool with his friend, but when they play in the game, he ain't gonna like his ass.
I mean, my buddy here, he from New Orleans. I hate him when we play the Saints. Man, get your.
My in-laws from New Orleans, man.
I can't say
I,
who that. They always do that.
yeah,
Who that? All that old man. Get y'all.
Blackberry.
yeah.
I
My
broke up
in-laws
with
from New Orleans.
man. I broke up with a chick because she was a Saints fan. I didn't know it right, So, cause I worked at the club too, I was a club promoter. So she
Okay.
was a bottle girl at Diamond. So we get chopping it up, and the Falcon commercial had came across the screen. I was like, "That's right, them dirty birds." And she said, "Who that?" I just walked away. Yeah, we ain't even finna do this today because
Nah,
we not even finna do this. Like,
nah. I
uh-uh.
can't stand them. Listen, man, I seen one get beat up after the Super Bowl. Talking junk at the gas station. I ain't know none of them. The Falcon fan, the Falcon folk told me, man, we don't want to hear that junk tonight. And Buddy kept talking. They beat the
Man,
hell out of Buddy at the gas
what
station.
I can't remember what year that was. I think this was the year we beat them on. It was Thursday night football, and I want to say it was the game that Deion Jones got to pick on Breeze in the
Yeah,
end zone,
yeah,
Bro,
that was
and
Thursday.
it was a motherfucker at the Applebee's. It was the same fan at the Applebee's who got so mad. He got so mad at everybody in there for joning his ass. He pulled a gun out and tried to shoot up the damn Applebee's.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, Blackberry, it worse this year because I'm on Instagram, right? They making rap disses against the Saints.
I seen it. I
Cause
seen
I
it.
shared one. I shared it with Bit Low and Jack Spade.
Yeah,
Man, they out there. The
I
Saints
seen
fans.
it, man.
The Saints
Man,
fans out here crashing out. They like literally made a whole rap song about the whole
They
team.
did a
About
parody of the Big Glow parody on
yeah,
Glorilla, the Glorilla parody.
I keep your voice a Panther fan. Thank God. It won't work for
Listen,
me.
I hope they so goddamn bad this year that they put paper bags back on their head again. That's how bad I hope them some bitches be. I can't stand the
I can't stand it. They're the only team I hate. I think them and the
motherfucker.
Cowboys. Them the
That's
only
the
two
only
teams I hate.
team I despise. And
Yeah, I
see,
think.
even with the Cowboys, it really just they fans that's
Yeah,
Nazi.
that was
You just
that what I just said. Really, they fans, but the
but
Saints,
when
I
it
hate
comes
them
to the
son of
skank, well, I can't stand that. I hate the skank so bad. I don't even like they city. I don't even like the city of New Orleans.
No, not the
but I
city.
only eat Popeyes. I'm trying to tell
Oh
Man,
you,
fuck
man,
Popeye,
yeah,
man.
I
And
am not no
hey, and
Popeyes
what's
fan.
crazy is, see, when being on that road, boy, you know when you go through certain states what you gonna eat. And back when I first started driving, if I was passing through Louisiana, I was gonna eat me some goddamn Popeye because that's where the best goddamn Popeyes is. But else, but but I can't remember what happened, but something happened. I was at a Popeyes in one of them forts down there, one of them what is it, Fort Wayne or something like that.
Yeah,
Fort Wayne,
yeah. I
something
think it's
like that
Fort
down
Wayne.
there. I was down there and I was at a Popeyes and the Saints was playing, but they weren't playing us. But I had on my Falcon gear. I'm in Popeye. I got all my Falcon gear on. And a motherfucker came in Popeyes and seen me and said, I don't want to order shit in here as long as he's standing here. And I said, well, motherfucker, I'm finna build a house in this motherfucker then, motherfucker.
yeah.
And the motherfucker behind the counter actually took this nigga order before mine. And I said,
Oh
oh no.
man.
I said, no, I won't eat Popeye ever again around this motherfucker. Y'all never get my motherfucking money. And I said, fuck the skanks and fuck this stinking ass swamp ass city y'all live in too.
Blackberry. Hey, Blackberry. I took your girl from the hood to a Creole restaurant. I said, hey baby, you ever ate a Creole at a Creole restaurant? She said, yeah, Popeyes. I said, what the fuck?
Bye, man.
Well,
God.
Popeyes is different in New Orleans. It is. They serve Creole food at the Popeyes in New
Yeah,
Orleans.
Yeah, but it ain't no Creole restaurant though.
Nah, it ain't.
yeah.
It ain't.
When you say that, bro, I was like, oh shit. I'm
Man,
gonna
I
Oh,
see
you
know
want on them boot
my
chain stock.
in-laws are from New Orleans, bro. My wife maiden name is Fontenot.
Uh,
That's her maiden name. So
hey,
as soon as I seen we were getting Terry, I hollered at my father-in-law and I was like, hey, you think you can see if y'all some related to Terry Fontenot? He say if his name Fondo, we related to him. I was like, all right, well, you need to find this out because I need sky seats. I need them seats. I need
All
them
right, man.
I need them season tickets.
Yeah.
Hey,
Damn
I
repertoire.
honestly think though this year, the reason I think in our division, main reason why I think we're gonna be number one, because I think Tampa Bay take a step back this year because of their new offensive coordinator. I honestly think Tampa Bay take a step back, even behind the Panthers, in my opinion. Because the
Man,
only
listen, I don't think we're gonna be better. I think how many close games we lost. We only people team to beat our ass with Denver. They just beat the shit out of them. But everybody else, they had one score game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I'm doing when I'm breaking it down, right, I'm looking at it as why we have all these close games. And if you look over time, most of the reasoning being was because we couldn't get it off the field in
Yep.
early situations. Not in the clutch, because we actually don't play bad in the fourth quarter. Defensively, the
it be the
defense
first and
don't play
second
bad.
quarter.
It
And
be the
then
first and second quarter. That's
I'm gonna say this
when
too.
you really got to get that pressure. That's when you really got to get off the field, and your offense got to put points on the board, even if it's just field goals. So think about it: two field goals with a touchdown. If you make a stop, that done put you up 2 scores.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna say
even
this
with
Think
too.
that
about how
getting
many
off the
games we
field,
lost by a field goal too.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Oh, cool ass up out of here. Now I could have said about that kicker. He showed up gonna take cool job.
Now, I don't think he's gonna take Kujar only because Raheem played Cool hurt. Cool was hurt in the first game.
Yeah, but
That's a good.
he still
That's a
missed
good
kicks.
question. How many of y'all think Cool gonna win the kicking job
I don't think he
over
gonna
this
win
young
it. I'm
fella?
be honest. I don't think he gonna
I
win.
think he's gonna win it just over because
He walked in the camp mad.
that other kicker don't have experience kicking field goals. He's just a good kicker.
But shit, though,
It's
King,
different when
Yeah,
you
he
that's
got
went
something they
14
can
for
kick
Nah,
out,
14.
dog.
what I'm finna say is the difference between him and Cool, bro, is different when you got to kick in wind blowing 2 miles an hour. Different when you got to kick on the left and the right side of the hash versus down the middle of the stretch.
But don't we got three kickers?
Nah, that's why we lost last year because of Riley Patterson.
No,
Nah,
no,
Lenny
no,
Craig
no,
can
no,
kick up to
no,
63
no,
yards, though, gang.
no. I think we just got another kicker. I think it's
Well,
three.
Nah,
we got to look into that. But hey,
yeah, I
real
ain't see
quick,
that.
I gotta do this real quick. If you have not seen Big Low's rap video about the draft,
I seen it.
listen, y'all. Listen, Low.
Oh
Listen,
yeah.
Low. Listen, boy. Listen, Low, when I tell you that. Low, I hope you listening when I tell you this, boy. Well, I hope you listen when I tell you this. But you better get that goddamn shit. You better get that shit patent. You better get that shit. You better get that shit. You better make some money off that. That boy Low snapped on that motherfucking track,
Low
boy.
on there with the Pimp
Yeah,
C coat
he
on. I
did.
seen him with the Pimp C coat
Low,
on. And
Yeah,
Low,
gotta give
Low
that
was
flowers.
snapping in that
Yeah.
shit. Low was snapping in that goddamn video, boy. I say this motherfucker Low got bars.
that's
This
so
nigga
sweet. I
got
was
bars.
like, hey, Jim
I,
Hill.
I said, boy, Low got the poodle with the fur coat.
Yeah.
Hey, I say my nigga goddamn, he got some goddamn flow, boy. I say this nigga Low done did it with this one. I say, Low boy, go get yourself a deal, boy. Go get yourself a deal, and you better collab with your boy too. See, if it one way to get your boy Blakberry attention, but if I see you got some flow, if I see you got some balls, hey boy, man, we need to collab, my guy. We need to do a collab.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That boy Lowe was snapping, boy. Hey, y'all go check that out. If anybody in the chat, anybody watching this after the fact, go check out Big Low. What is it? Big Low Country. Go check out Big Low Country and look at that goddamn video he did about the draft. Well, Low was snapping. Low
See, like,
said something. He
Hey,
had me
cause after
rolling.
I
He
heard
said
that,
something, boy. I was like, wow.
after I heard that video where he did New Orleans on that high, I was like, Yellow, we need some of this air season right now.
Yeah, me and Big Low had a group a while back called Country Silk. And we had a love song for women called "Can I Put My Cornbread in Your Oven?" Oh
Y'all were one of them parody groups.
Hey,
yeah,
but look at it. Look at it. You know how I really look at it though. You know how long it's been, and I'm gonna be honest. I've been a fan of the Falcons. I grew up a Falcon fan because my dad
yeah,
was a Falcon
yeah.
fan. So I've been a Falcon fan since Chris Miller. Just to show you, that was the first quarterback I remember
I
growing up
mean,
was
about
Chris
Cali.
Miller. I done seen Chris Miller, June Jones, Chandler, all of these. And trust when I tell you, Desmond Ritter and Taylor Heineke and Marcus Mariota weren't the worst quarterbacks we had.
Oh hell no.
No,
If
hell
you
no.
could survive them,
Nah.
what that was, Reddington, what was his name? Redman, and you remember them?
Redmond, Chris
You remember
Redmond.
that? You remember that stretch right there between that
What
Michael
about
Vick and Matt Ryan?
Yeah,
Boy,
But
Chris
Archie Bad
Redmond.
too?
just to see, this the first time I've really seen the fan base this amped up to the point that y'all made Big Logo make a song about the draft.
this the first time this defense gonna be this good. I look at it. I see it
Hey,
on
but
paper. I'm
see,
like,
the reason why I look at it like that, because this the first time I've seen it. The only one that we torn on is James Pierce, but that's just because they don't know James Pierce. I'm not worried
Yeah,
about what they think because I
I'm not
watched
really
them in
torn
college.
on him. Yeah,
I
I'm
know
not
what's
torn
going
on him
on.
at all.
You got two different type of edge, but I don't want to make that turn into another conversation. But just the fact that I see that the fan base actually agreed on something for once. The draft.
yeah,
We've never
yeah.
agreed on nothing. Even when it came to Matt Ryan and we were winning.
But Yeah. look, the media get mad at Pierce. Come on, he got an attitude problem. We need somebody with a damn attitude problem. All these
Yeah,
people
yeah,
Hey,
need.
I'm gonna be honest though. Pierce do give me that black Air Force energy, like
No,
I still
yo, that's
be
what he got. That's what it is.
like
He the black Air Force energy, and Jalen is the white Air
Air
Force energy.
Force, because I still be
Yeah,
around my little cousins and stuff, and they still do whatever they do. But I could just tell that type of energy, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, got a little
yeah,
crazy to him." But we
yeah.
need that.
Listen, you need
yeah,
that.
we need that.
That's why last night I explained it as. Last night I explained it as if you think about them the villain and they henchman, and the right hand man is always almost just as powerful as the boss, but not quite, and he don't give two fucks. The boss
The
man is
capo, the
yeah,
capo.
the boss man is compromising and understanding with his evilness, but the right hand man, he don't give no fucks. He'll take you out of here without even blinking. That's JPJ. That's JPJ. He gonna take you up out of here. He ain't gonna it's gonna be action first, ask questions later with him. With Jalen is not, we gonna be calculated about this. We gonna take him up out of here, but we gonna be calculated about it first. We gonna
Mhm.
that's what we gonna do. That's your thinker, and then you got your action guy. That's JPJ. So
They said,
I'm loving it, bro.
Hey,
I
and
can't wait
then
to see
think
it
about it.
all be put together.
What one thing that we know, and people say attitude problem. You know why I wasn't worried about that for one, because every player that ever had an attitude problem love Raheem. Ramsey, all the ones that they deem had attitude problem, love
Yeah,
Raheem for some odd reason. But
Yeah, but
my thing,
some people say that that's not a good thing. No, King Richard. Some people
hey,
say that that's
but see,
part of his problem. That part of
nah, but
Raheem problem.
I'm gonna tell you how he fixed that. Because you went and got a dog that came. That's what I was getting to. But see, now Raheem don't have to watch him. Why? Because you went and got a dog that came from a Kirby Smart system. Now imagine if Jalen can get, and just say him and James Pierce build the bond, right? Just say
Mm-hmm.
James Pierce probably be like, I know you. You know when they have a little side conversation, boy. You know when they giving everybody each other they flowers, but and then James Pierce could be possibly like, boy, you came from that Kirby system, no. And just say now you have a Jalen sort of molding him just a little bit in that Kirby Smart way of thinking.
but
If
you
you
know, what
sort
I'm
of get what
something.
I'm saying. It's
The
like,
commentator said that the Falcons got to watch out for James slapping folks. I like what?
but see that's what I mean. And I'd have seen him give his motor give out, but it ain't that it gave out. What it was he
No,
went
I'm talking
in
about
the
slapping folks.
nah. What I'm saying is, when he on the field and his motor gave out, it because I seen that they every time he get going, they take him out. Some players you can't do that to. If they going, you just gotta let them go. It's just like the
Yeah,
running
let
back.
them sit on in there.
Whoever got just like with your running backs, whoever got the hot hand got to play today. It is what it is. Yeah, I love Bijan, but if Tyler got the hot hand, Tyler got to play today. Yeah, I love Tyler, but if Bijan got so it's like you got one edge rusher that came from focus. You got one that's a little unfocused. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the Falcons are smart. That's why they put them on the plane together. That's why they're doing everything with them because they want some of Jalen to rub off on James Pierce to a certain degree. That's what I'm basically saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I can see that.
It's pretty much the Draymond Green effect
We
with
need that on the
JPJ.
team.
It's that
Uh-huh.
Draymond Green effect. Like, yeah, he loped the fuck out, but he got enough around. He got enough center pieces around him to center him and hone the skill to be used for good and not bad.
But you know the offensive
That's what it is.
coordinator, the passing game coordinator said the same thing about Drake London. Though he said when y'all
Oh
meet him
yeah.
off the field,
Yeah,
he not
totally different
even
person.
nowhere
Yeah,
near who he is. He said sometimes we have to calm him down because he be ready to go crazy. It's just that
Right.
dog mentality. It is what it
Man, they
is.
like to fight, man.
It's that dog mentality.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
it's not
Him
that.
and Ray Ray cause when they go him and Drake up on the field, he got a little Ray Ray like he had a knife coming behind him, hit the guy in the ribs. I like, what the hell?
oh, really.
Little
Yeah,
Ray Ray came like the buzz man in the rib. No, the referee didn't see that. They saw Drake, but they didn't see Little Ray Ray hit the man in the rib. He just
I
snuck
seen
around.
that shit.
Bam.
Hey, but I love having a team that like to set the tone because if you think about it, the only side that was setting the tone last year was
Was the
offense.
offense. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
So
and I think for the defense, the reason why they wouldn't set no tone because they was checked out of what was going on defense. They
And they were
didn't
getting flagged.
they never bought into the defensive strategy or the scheme. That was the problem in the first half of the season. When they made the adjustments, of course the defensive the front seven was like, oh yo, finally we can goddamn get after it. But the DBs was like, yeah, but fuck, now you done took away what was making us successful.
There with the sun on earth.
They
So
checked out.
they checked out. You never got a collective unit on defense last year because they didn't buy into what was being taught. So this year, you hope that everybody buys in and everybody setting the tone. Special team, defense, offense. That's what you hope. You hope that the tone gonna get set on all facets of the game.
But do
because
you see how happy they were when they came back to the facility? They were happy
all the
here. Like,
position coaches gave one thing I can say every position coach did that they didn't have to do was gave Albert his flowers in their interview.
oh
Every
yeah.
one of them mentioned something about Albert vision. Because see, I think what the difference is with this is, like Albert said, it'd be criminal for me not to lean on Jerry Gray. It'd be criminal for me not to lean on some of these coaches. I think Jimmy Lake was this my defense, I can fix it, I can do it myself type of coach. Arrogant to a certain degree because he didn't.
That mean
Truthfully,
he
you
put
didn't
guys in the
really earn
closet.
it. Your partner just gotta. It's like if I want to get in the truck, and why wouldn't I call Blakberry? You see what I'm saying? That'd be ignorant. So it's and Jimmy
35
Lake.
this year.
Aubrey sound like he actually got a defensive scheme, though, man. Because when you listen to him talk, bro, I listened to that interview. I listened
That
to it
just cuss
about
you
three,
out.
four times.
From Lobster.
What's up with you, Low?
My senior
What's
partner.
going on, fellas?
What's up, Big
Big
Low?
Low.
Man, we trying to make it, Bo. Fair to part the crowd. What's going on with y'all?
But look, my phone's gonna die,
Hey,
man. I'm gonna catch y'all next time, man.
All right,
hey,
Big
let
C.
me.
Hey,
I
man,
need to.
appreciate you coming through, man.
I
All
need
right,
a
Big
moment.
G.
I need a moment of silence for Big Low, cause one thing I say about Big Low is Big Low stand on Falcon business. When they threw their shots last night at the round table, Big Low stand on business.
I was behind him.
Get that hate out your heart, Bo. Get that hate out your heart. They see we coming. That's what's scaring these teams. That's why they all up in our. Notice now, all of a sudden, Saints fans and Panther fans and Tampa Bay fans all up in our little podcast. And I ain't never seen that many other side of the field fans inside of your podcast, Mad Mike podcast, Smitty podcast, Big Low podcast. They just making it a habit now to show up in our shit. And it's just that let me know right there because they see how the fan base. Usually we be arguing amongst each other as a fan base. This the one time none of them teams have seen. Well, damn, they whole fan base agree with everything they did in the draft.
Man, look at you.
Point.
Man, look
What
at
you
here,
got
Bo.
on the Low?
Well, I just want to hit y'all up. Y'all talking about James Pierce and Jalen Walker. So I know James Pierce from back whenever, my little cousin was getting recruited over there at Tennessee. And as a coach, he's one of those guys I would love to have, and I can see why Raheem Morris so excited to have him because he's one of those dudes. He kind of crazy. Have you ever played football with that dude that was kind of crazy? The
Yep.
coach kind of got to talk him into playing ball.
Yep.
I was that dude.
Still is.
I can say I was that guy.
Where you knew something was a little off about him, Low.
But there he still is. Hello? That's Spring Yard.
Can you hear me?
Hear you now?
Y'all there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 StreamYard.
And Blakberry,
StreamYard on that food gaze. StreamYard on that bullshit.
You still live,
Yeah.
Blakberry.
The game didn't actually be out there in Neyland Stadium.
Below, how was he when you met him? No, was he cool?
He cool. Like I said, like he cool. Like, bro, I done ate dinner with him like 2 or 3 times. I don't watch him practice 4 or 5 times. He a cool dude. And he's one of those guys where you gotta light his fire. And I think that's why Raheem Morris liked him so much because he's one of those dudes just like Blakberry said.
Oh, that's my shit. That my shit?
Huh?
Whenever he got them sacks, you don't see him getting up celebrating like Jalen Walker would. He'll get up looking like he just want to fight. Go back and watch it. Whenever he gets sacks, he don't celebrate. He'll get up and he'll just stand there like he just beat somebody in a fight.
Like he apologizing for whooping you like that.
I ain't no apologizing. He's basically like, hey, I just established my dominance over you. We'll go on to the next play. I got this fade. Next time you see me, respect me better. It's one of those type of situations. So, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it. I wanted them from the jump. I just never thought we'd be able to get them.
We got them too.
Yeah, we didn't expect to be able to get Jalen nor James Peele Jr. We really every time we did a mock draft, every time I did a mock draft, I did it in mind with I'm not even gonna be able to get James Peele Jr. He's gonna be gone already, or Jalen Walker. Until I started seeing every other mock draft, I started seeing them creep down more and more and more. Especially after these offensive linemen went into these pro days and showed their asses. And
Bro, I'm finna tell you, this dude's so explosive. Whenever they run wind sprints at the end of practice, Coach Hypo used to make him run with the wide receivers. That's how fast this guy is.
Oh
He
yeah.
can't even run with the
He
defense.
got that stride, man. That 6'5" stride.
Bro,
They saw him running the what is it, the 40? Did he beat Bryce Young?
I believe so.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
Bryce
Nah,
Young
he
didn't
was
run
up there
number
with
like a
wide receivers. He done beat almost the whole league.
Bryce Young didn't run number like a 4.5 something, I think.
yeah, cause
I know he beat
James was
AJ.
14.
I know he beat AJ Brown.
Yeah, he beat him cleanly.
But I mean, I'm just saying though. Look at here. Between the two, James Pierce Jr. excites me more than Jalen Walker.
You like his ruthless demeanor.
Bro,
Cause that's when I'm listening to him talk, and this is what I said last night. When I listen to him talk, this is why I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about the defense and whose hands it's in for the next handful of years. Because when I listen to them talk, I see why they play the way they play and why they've been successful.
Right.
I see it. I see it in the way they carry themselves, in the way they speak. These dudes are ahead of the curve when it comes to being league ready. They ahead of the curve. They already know how to talk to media. They already know how to let the media know, especially JPJ. I ain't here. I'm not playing no goddamn games with y'all motherfuckers. You better ask me some serious questions. Ask me some serious questions, some real questions. Don't ask me none of that fuck shit.
Hey, that's
Or we
why
gonna
his
be up out of
interviews,
here.
if you notice, all JPJ interviews shorter than the motherfucker.
that's what I said, bro. That's
They
what I'm
show.
saying,
They show.
bro. He ain't because he ain't one of those guys that's like, oh yeah, I'm all about the media. Like that's not him. Go back and look at his first interview. He was like, yeah, I'm just ready to play football. Because I mean, it's almost like I got a couple of nieces and nephews on the spectrum. It's almost like he might be slightly on the spectrum. It's like because he's not like that. He's not that much of a sociable guy. He's kind of just like I'm here.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
When they
Hey,
asked him about
whenever
hey,
people talk
Low.
about the character, I knew exactly where they were coming from because they were like, they're probably thinking that, oh, he's not trying to do the whole song and dance and you know what I'm saying
Yeah,
in
he
the
trying to get
pre-draft
work.
process.
Hey, Big Low.
Yeah.
I got one question for you though. When has the hitman ever been the friendly one?
And hit the
Well,
hitman ain't never. He might smile at you. He might laugh. He might make a joke with you. But he about to knock your he about to flip your cap though. He about to flip your cap. That's for sure. And
Then they
and
asked him about
that's what I get. That's what I get from him, man. That's the vibe I get from him.
Cause
then they
his
asked him
interviews was only like 2 minutes, like for real.
about tackling Phil Sims. Then they asked him like the Phil Sims the quarterback, you want to attack him? And he said, I want to take any quarterback. I was like, whoa, that kind of scared me. He said, any quarterback. Like, damn.
But you know what? You know what is gonna intrigue me about him because I know he sort of hear the media saying that they shouldn't have picked him and all of that. I wonder what kind of fire that's gonna light up under him though.
Oh,
Man, he
it's
gonna
Cause
gonna
hurt
light up.
somebody.
It's
I'm
gonna light a
intrigued to
motherfucking
see
fire, bro.
because one thing I did notice by watching him last year in some of them games, he violent. And I think that's why a lot of coaches like him too. When it comes to the point of attack, that boy is violent.
He violent. But not just that. To have the technique with it. It ain't,
Yeah.
it's not misguided violence. It's violence with tact. It's violence with actual direction.
With
That
focus.
with focus. There you go. Violence with focus. That's what's impressive about it. Is that
bro,
he knows how to use it to his best ability.
And
That's very
he ain't
impressive.
one of them edges that only got that one move. I watched him. He got a lot of moves about him too. He got different strategies of how he
He
gonna
got
get to
technique.
you.
So
Sometimes, yeah,
He
sometimes it's the
technically sound.
underneath,
What?
sometimes it's the swim move. Yeah, go ahead, Big Low.
No, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say it's like one of the biggest things. Like whenever you look at James Pierce and Jalen Walker, that we didn't get with the other guys that we tried to take is that, and y'all mentioned it. They know how to talk to the media, and they act like, to a certain extent like they've been here before. That's
Mm-hmm.
because they were literally in mini NFL.
Man, that
Yeah,
Jalen Walker
Tennessee and
like
Georgia. Yep, Tennessee and Georgia.
Robert been to
Jalen
Neyland
Walker talking like
Stadium. Neyland
you
Stadium
he
got
a big old
it holds
three.
117,000 people, bro. That's almost twice as many as the Benz hold. Like, you know what I'm saying? You playing big time college football. The reason why Pat McKinley went crazy the way that he did because he wasn't used to being in that kind of spotlight. So, you know what I'm saying? You get black folks in a situation where they get more attention than they normally get. They go crazy. That's what happened with Pat
Man, she
McKinley.
do to you all the time.
Yeah, all these other pass rushers that you get, and just these random folks. They're like, oh man, I don't know if I'm used to this. Shoot, these boys out here, Jalen Walker, James Pierce, just like y'all said, they come rushing with a plan. But not only that, they have the physical attributes on top of it. So I mean, this is the kind of thing the Falcons been missing over the years.
But Big Low, tell me not. Do Jalen like seem like something he should be on the radio to talk about the maybe I'm gonna play this sexy music for y'all ladies tonight.
Yeah, that what Tori McElhaney said. That was she had him.
I got
That
Keith.
what she
I got
said. He
Keith
got
Hill
a,
in the
a, a
bed.
voice for radio. Yo,
Man,
Yeah,
look. I mean, like
hey,
I said, bro,
Tori was
bro,
kind of checking them out too.
look here,
I
man.
wouldn't be
They
surprised
got
if
this
he
thing
ended up
called
doing
She
something
dogs
with
for
was a
dogs.
little
Tori.
jiggy up there, wasn't she?
Yeah.
They got this thing called dogs for dogs in UGA, bro, where it's like they legitimately teach you how to speak to the media. They teach you how to articulate yourself properly. Everything that they do at Georgia is to get you in the NFL. So I wouldn't doubt that Jalen Walker has had his share of media training.
Yeah, he
yeah.
Yep.
said he did a commercial. He could remember
Hey,
she
hey,
asked him about his commercial for Georgia.
Yeah, did the
and
Exactly.
then,
voiceover for it.
and then he sing. He sing because you gotta get him to sing. Say, I heard you sing. And she was looking at him like,
Yeah.
"Can you
Yeah.
sing for me?"
He was in 100-man choir. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
That is interesting.
He was in 100-man choir. Like
That
I know growing up. See, I went to school over around by Briarcliff, over in by Druid Hills and all that. And
yeah,
over there they had them communities like La Vista and all that. They had those community choirs and special interest type groups and stuff like that. I never thought I would see black people in it other outside of a choir. A gospel choir is what I mean. He was a part of 100-man choir, bro. That's
Crazy. I
interesting.
didn't know that.
yeah. They
yeah.
go on tour.
Yeah, and he played the 10 man in
He played the 10-man, yeah. It,
In the Wiz or the Wizard of Oz?
But with
in
the
the Wizard.
the Wizard
Okay.
They
of
did a
Oz.
Wizard of Oz play, and he played the 10 man, and his little brother played the Lollipop Gill.
The Lollipop Guild, yeah. And his little brother is a DB in high school, I think.
in
Hey,
He's a
college.
did
DB
you
in
see
high
on
school.
that video how
Yeah,
Terry
in
and
college.
Raheem were checking his brother out, talking about, oh, this the safety right here, and Raheem was
Uh,
just looking at him like, yo.
yeah, so, hey, man. We gonna start wrapping this one up, man. Hey, man, appreciate everybody coming through. Listen, man. The Falcons, I don't, if you scared to buy in, then that's fine. And listen, I'm all for people saying, well, they got to show me something. Of course they do. That's automatic. They got to show you that they're capable of continuing to do what done got them to where they are today. the young guys. And the experienced guys got to show you that they capable of stepping their game up a few notches. But if they can put it all together, I'm telling y'all, the pieces are here. The personnel is here. The coaching
Yeah.
staff is here. If they can just put it all together, this is ideally, this is the year to do it. In Michael Penix's second contracted year, this is the ideal year to do it. Because when it comes time to start paying that money to these guys, you already got a championship under your belt. Now you can rinse and repeat after 4 years. Okay, we don't want to pay top receiver type money. So if that's what you want, Drake London, hey, it was nice having you. But we can go get another Drake London. Kyle Pitts, same thing. Bijan Robinson, same thing. I'm not married to no goddamn body. As long as I know we got our quarterback, an offensive line that's going to protect them, and a defense that's going to snuff your ass out, I think
I'm ready for
everybody
that
can be
ring.
replaced.
Give me the ring. Give me the ring. Give me the ring. Give me
I
the ring.
want that jury. I want to go in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and look up and see a gold banner that say Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl champions. That's what I want to see. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go around the horn. Everybody say your last things. We're gonna go ahead and close it with that. Deshaun Conwell, what you got for him, man? Close it out.
Big Low, I didn't even need to make another song for Country Silk because it's been 2 years now.
He want a reunion. He want a reunion track.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
reunion record.
yeah. I like to thank everybody on the panel, everything, cause y'all my boys and everything. And we chop it up and we talk real stuff. It's gonna be a good year for the Falcons. And don't be shocked if we be in the top 10 defense because this defense is getting really, 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 really ancient to show out. And
It's looking good, man.
yeah, looking very good. And I ain't worried about the offense there anything like that. As long as they let Penny breathe and be itself, we're gonna be good. So this year, I'm gonna say it like Blakberry said the other day. Don't be scared to say it. We going to the playoff this year,
Don't be scared.
and we're
What
gonna
you
win the
got, King?
division.
What you got, King Richie?
Yeah, man, I just want to give a shout out to everybody on the panel and to let the fans know is that we building a dynasty. Blackberry said it the other week. If you're scared of a dynasty, you can go on and go to another team. And to build a dynasty take time. It's just I know we want everything tomorrow, but they really ahead of the curve if you really look at it. That's why they took 2 defensive players this year.
Yes, sir. Georgia, Texas boy. Currently not of Georgia or Texas, but that ain't nobody goddamn business. What you got for him, man? Close it out.
You already know how I feel, man. The new era is here.
Yes,
The
sir.
Falcons will rise in 2025 and beyond, Blackberry.
Man, stop. Yeah, damn, man. You hard headed.
But hey, man, I'm excited, man. Hey, man, I like the direction where we headed. I love the positivity of our fan base, because this the first year in a long time. Like the only thing negative is the media. We are all excited. We are all excited. Because I be on everybody page. I show love to all my Falcons content creators. Man, it's excitement everywhere, bro.
60-year anniversary.
And I'm ready, man. 60. A 60 ball. But yeah, man, I love talking to y'all, man. And I'll see y'all later when y'all come on. Everybody have a good day.
You too, bro.
Same
All
to
right,
you.
bro.
Bit low country, man. Appreciate you gracing us with your presence. What you got for him?
Hey, man, look, I appreciate y'all having no country boy on here, bro. Yeah, I mean, shoot, I'm completely agree with y'all, bro. Yeah, I mean, fact of the matter is that if you continue to stack, if you stack drafts like this, You know, if you have 2 more drafts like this, yeah, it's a dynasty is loading. You know, we just gotta go out here and make sure that we get the job done. Raheem, you know, you got all the ingredients. You know, just don't burn the food, bro. You know, just do what you need to do. You know,
Don't burn that shit. Don't burn that shit, boy.
Don't
That's
burn
what
it.
I'm on. I'm with everything that everybody just said, and we're gonna go ahead and shut it on down, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. If you're not having a good day yet, I'm not gonna goddamn hold your goddamn hand about it. Go have a good day. The sky is blue. The sun is out. It looks good. It feels good. I look good. I feel good.
I see y'all at 2 I see y'all at 2 when Kirk get traded.
So look, man, go have yourself a good day. Don't let it, I'm gonna end this on a little motivational little thing. Don't let whatever bothering you mentally affect you physically. It's not healthy. You got to practice positive thinking. You got to practice positive activities. If you're doing activity that's causing you to have a negative reaction, you know, shit like cussing out people when they cut you off in traffic, that's a negative reaction. If somebody take a parking space and you trying to get to a space, they take it from you. Don't go cussing the folks out. Just go find another goddamn parking space. That just means you need to walk a little bit more.
That's
It's a
so funny.
reason.
I get paid like every morning.
It's a reason for everything out here, man. One thing the Most High does is he in a mysterious fashion. You never know what little things he does to alter your reality, to give you a message, to send you a message. You never know what those little things are. There could be the most minute things. So, that being said, peace and love. Everybody do the damn thing. Hit that share button before you get up out of here. Don't leave up out of here without hitting that share button. Hit that share button and share this to your Facebook, your Instagram, your X, all that good shit. Hit that share button for your boy. I appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. Stay tuned for the relaunching of the website, hometeamfish.com. I want to thank the panel. Appreciate y'all for coming through. And we going to make it do what do. Y'all catch us on the flip side, home team. Put a little out. Get a little outro for the outro. For the outro.